Hi, I'm Richard Rhorer, the publisher of Simon Element. If you've seen my name before, it might be from walking through an airport and looking through the acknowledgments in the back of books. I've been in the back of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson and How to Giggle by Hannah Berner and Paige Cicerbo. That's what you call range. And these are 5 of my favorite books from this year that I like to give as gifts. First up is Elements of Timeless Style by Erin Gates. Erin wrote a book many years ago called Elements of Style. She's a designer out of New England, and that has been like a primer for so many people over the last decade deciding on how to decorate their home. What Erin is up to now in the stage of her own life is designing her forever home. It's filled with gorgeous, gorgeous photos of room after room that will endure forever. Next up is Foundations by Nate Berkus. You've probably seen him on one of the HGTV shows, or perhaps going back to his earliest days when he was designing Oprah's homes. This is the 30th year anniversary of his own design firm, and this book is a celebration of all that he's learned in the past 30 years. There are all these tips that will make you a more confident designer of your own home. You can learn where to put the sofa, what kind of hardware to put in your cabinets. It'll be a book that you'll refer to over and over. Next up is Stories from a Stranger by Hunter Prosper. Hunter was a nurse in the ICU unit during the early days of the pandemic, and he began to feel really detached and depressed by his work. And in order to reconnect with people, he started going out into public parks and on the streets and doing this video project where he would ask people really intimate questions like, who was your first love? Or what was your greatest sorrow in life? Or what was your greatest triumph? And the stories they shared were just extraordinarily moving and intimate. And now some of the best stories are collected in this book. You will, I think, be immensely moved, but also reassured that at heart we are all much more alike than we are different. Next up is So Easy, So Good by Kylie Cicada. You may think nutrition, that's not gonna be much fun, but the thing about Kylie is she's all about eating a balanced diet, and she acknowledges that a lot of us aren't very comfortable in the kitchen. She won't make you feel bad for not using fresh produce. If you wanna open a can or a bag from the freezer, it's fine. She's gonna help you make a balanced meal, one that you can easily put together in a half hour or less. Next up is the King Arthur Baking Company Big Book of Bread. This came out just over a year ago and has become sort of the de facto reference tool for bread bakers of all levels. There are tools and tricks throughout for all levels of bakers, and there are QR codes to go see videos if you need that kind of instruction. So it really is, I think, for bread bakers, the best book out there. And those are my 5 favorite books from this year that I love to give. So far, everyone who's received one has been as appreciative and loved them as much as I have.